Ariel Helwani in Las Vegas alongside Roy Big Country Nelson, who meets Jared Rosholt this Saturday night on Fox Sports 1. Roy, good to see you. I noticed you trimmed the beard a little bit. What's going on under the hat? The toque, I should say.
Nothing. Just, it's just, as you see, nobody else is allowed to wear a hat. I wanted to stick out.
Okay.
I was peacock.
Is that a Reebok hat?
It is a Reebok hat.
Well, it is good to see you. I also noticed that you're the first one here. How about that? Very punctual.
Yeah, no. When you live in Vegas, you can make your own time and deadlines versus being on somebody else's. Hey, come out to the van.
Right.
Where are you at? When you're like, I don't know where everything is.
I also noticed that last week when all that drama was happening with Werdum and Cain, you had some words on that whole situation, some thoughts. You thought that, you got to step up, you got to fight, right? Is that accurate?
Like with the Werdum fight, me personally, it's, I think he did what was best for him. And for me, I always fight. So it doesn't matter if you're not hurt. Like if I was Cain, if Cain said he went going on a revenge tour and he really wanted it, and you got a chance for the belt, and you just F, you say F it and just kind of just do it, and who cares? Put out the best ever you possibly can, and hey, if he's beat it, you can in the back of your head go, well, my back kind of hurt, but whatever. My back hurts all the time. I'm old. My knees hurt.
Have you ever pulled out of a fight?
Never pulled out a fight. There's a couple fights I should, but but didn't. The Josh Barnett fight I should have pulled out.
Why?
Because I tore my Sagittarius band in my hand. You can actually see it now.
Wow. Still swollen.
Still, yeah. So from that fight, I literally injured it 3 weeks before the fight, and it was swollen, and it couldn't punch for the last 3 weeks. So, but I had to put on a show because I was the headliner.
That's right. So you don't want to let people down. Were you worried that the card was going to get canceled and you wouldn't get this payday?
No, it had nothing to do with about me getting a payday. I'm all right, financially, because I was a little bit smarter with my money. But it's being that team player, because the UFC will take care of you. Yeah. That's my thought in my mind is they're always good at and if you're always the team player, you're going to be taken care of.
Such a fascinating time in the heavyweight division, right? There's no clear-cut #1 contender. Stipe has a case. Ben Rothwell has a case, your old IFL friend. Even Overeem has a case. Where does Roy Nelson fit in all of this?
2 wins away. I mean, if pretty much this one and then next one and then title shot. So we'll look at a New Year's card.
That's the plan.
That's all, dude. My plan's actually Jared, and then that's it. I'm not worried about future because I don't want to get ahead of myself. Sure. Because last time I got a little ahead of myself.
I was going to call you Mystic Nelson here. I mean, you were calling your shot. New Year's card, Roy Nelson finally gets that title shot. I like it. Why not?
We'll wait until that actually happens. We'll wait until after.
Put it out there, and then
no,
I
put it out there because you put it for the universe to take in,
exactly.
and then the universe got it. I'm definitely all about picking my shots.
How do you feel about Jared Rosholt as a fighter? His last fight, a win. He's on a 3-fight winning streak, but it was kind of it was criticized heavily for not being the most exciting fight. That was back at UFC 193. Are you worried that he's going to drag you into the same kind of fight?
No, I mean, you got to look at it this way. I mean, he beat Stefan Struve, and Stefan Struve knocked out Stipe, and Stipe just had a title shot. So,
well, kind of, not really.
No, he had a title shot. I mean, it's not my fault Werdum pulled out.
Okay,
but it was the fact that there was a Stipe title shot.
Right.
Roy Nelson title shot. If I ever heard those words, I'd be like, okay, let's have it.
You're right.
That revenge tour. That I really want it. Not you know what? Thanks for putting my name out there, but
Stipe didn't pull out. To be fair to him.
No, but he didn't. But it doesn't matter really. it was the fact that it was set.
Okay, but back to my question: are you worried about Jared dragging you into a sort of?
No, the thing is Jared drags me into a boring fight. It's going to be a fun and boring fight because Roy Nelson's in it. So it's always fun and exciting. I mean, the only way the UFC could bottle the actual fight is that it's that Roy Nelson experience.
Sure. How do you feel about this whole Mickey Gall, Mike Jackson thing on the same card as you? Are you in favor of this? With the Ultimate Prize getting to fight CM Punk? You like this?
I didn't even know what's going on.
Come on.
No, seriously.
You follow the news.
No, I know.
There's a guy named Mickey Gall. He's right down there. He's fighting another guy named Mike Jackson. Combined, they have a professional record of 1-0. Combined. And the winner, well, if Mickey
0-0 guy.
Mickey Gall only. If he wins, he gets CM Punk.
So hypothetically, if there was 2-0, is that a fair matchup for CM Punk because he's 0-0?
I think so.
You think?
This is happening on Saturday night. So what do you think about it?
Are they good?
We'll find out.
No, but the one fight, is that the one?
Not bad. He won in the main event, called out CM Punk on looking for a fight, Dana White's new reality show.
Okay. You know what? That's one way to, go back. It's like a super version of Ultimate Fighter.
Sure, yeah. Times have changed.
Times have definitely changed if that's how it is, because I'll be like, I won't fight for the championship, and the next thing you know, there'll be one guy coming off the street going, hey, I'm fighting for the belt next. Man, that's crazy.
I will say this, though. I like that you gave Ben Rothwell a shout-out on Twitter. You guys have a bit of a history. It was nice to see the IFL guys sticking together. What about that resurgence, huh? Who saw that coming?
You know what? That was I was going to ask Ben about, what is it, go-go choke or something like that? I mean, to me, that was interesting because I was like, I was trying to still analyze it. I'm like, I don't know if it's a windpipe, trachea choke, or if it's a pain choke, or is it an actual choke where you breathe. Not, that's my thing. I just want to know if it's a pain choke or if it's an actual airway choke, or
It's on the Adam's apple.
Oh, so it's pain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Less impressed.
No, there's some people that it hurts like crap, but some people have a higher pain tolerance, and I
wouldn't tap to that.
I would assume I would have a higher pain tolerance, because I think I have. I mean, I get hit a lot apparently.
Sure. That's the big selling point here. Well, it is good to see you as always.
Superman.
Yes.
I'm Superman. I got that super extra, extraordinary kung fu powers of Golden Bell Kung Fu. So I think it's great.
All right. Good luck on Saturday. I look forward to it as always.
You know what? I appreciate it. I just want to thank everybody, that's supported me, Extreme Couture, my team, South Coast Mitsubishi, and of course you, because you always support me.
Thank you, Roy.
I appreciate it.